What will remain after us? This question has accompanied humanity throughout its entire history. Philosophers, scientists, and thinkers of different eras have tried to answer it. The answers have changed, but the essence has remained the same. A person strives to preserve not just a trace, but the meaning of their existence. Traditionally, it was believed that what remains after us are the results of our activities, ideas, texts, discoveries, and influence on other people. However, from a scientific perspective, these are only external manifestations. They record the fact of presence, but do not convey the structure of the personality itself. They do not answer the main question: how exactly a person thought, made decisions, and perceived reality. Modern research in cognitive science shows that personality is not a static phenomenon, but a dynamic system. It is formed through a combination of neural connections, behavioral patterns, and accumulated experience. In essence, a human being is a process, not an object. And until recently, this process was impossible to preserve. The digital era has changed the nature of the human footprint. We have begun to record not only results, but also the very process of thinking. Decisions, reactions, sequences of actions, and ways of interacting with the world. This has created the foundation for a new approach, a transition from storing information to modeling personality. Within the Time Capsule project, this transition becomes technologically achievable. The platform views personality as a system that can be analyzed, structured, and reproduced. This is not about storing data, but about forming a digital model capable of reflecting a person's logic of thinking, decision-making principles, and behavioral characteristics. Thus, for the first time in history, there is an opportunity to preserve not only the result of life, but also its internal architecture. This means that after a person, there may remain not just a memory of them, but a functional model capable of continuing interaction with reality within a defined logic. From a scientific perspective, this can be considered a new form of informational existence, where personality becomes a stable structure independent of a biological carrier. From a philosophical perspective, it is a transition from finiteness to continuity through knowledge and thinking. The answer to the question, what will remain after us, ceases to be abstract. What remains is not an object, not a trace, and not a memory. What remains is a system, a structured expression of experience, logic, and consciousness. In this context, Time Capsule forms a new paradigm. A person is no longer limited by the time of their existence, and their personality becomes part of a continuous digital space. Thus, what remains after us may not only be what we have done. What may remain is who we were, in a form capable of continuing to exist and to be understood.